Welcome to the Sustainability Side, where we uncover the innovations transforming our planet one breakthrough at a time. I'm Dr. Sama and your host, diving deep into the green technologies. And with me is
And I'm Salika, bringing the practical insights and real world stories. Today, we're serving up something fresh and juicy green grapes of construction. The sweet, sustainable alternative to the concrete that are bursting with potential.
concrete. It's everywhere, holding up our sides, but it's sourcing our planet with 8% of the global CO2 emissions. That's over 2.4 billion tons annually. But what if we could swap it for materials that sequester carbon instead of emitting it? Like grapes ripens on the vine, these green alternatives are ready to harvest.
Exactly, from mycelium bricks grown like mushrooms to hempcrete that breathes. We're talking about the building materials that grow fast and cost less and heal the environment. Dr. Sama, what's the juiciest fact to start us off with?
I'd love to share all the information, but before that, let's jump into our intro. We'll see our intro, then we can continue our session.
Sing it loud, let's unite on the sustainability side. Feel the love day and night. Let's turn the tides, make a change today. Together we define our sustainable way with every step we take. We rise and glow on the sustainability side. Let the give us flow.
Okay, guys, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy our intro. Let's answer Salika's question. India's Delhi-Mumbai Expressway just used the geopolymer concrete, saving 20,000 tons of CO2 on 100 plus kilometers. And Noacrate's green cement from IISC Bengaluru cuts emission by 80% with zero water curing.
Isn't that like really mind blowing? Let's pick these green grapes one by one. So, Dr. Sama, let's bite into the problems first. By problems, I mean, why is concrete such a sour grape?
Simple, like Portland cement production heats limestone to 1450 degrees Celsius, releasing CO2 chemically. And from fuel, which is like global demand, 14 billion cubic metrics yearly. India alone faces sand crisis, illegal mining, destroy rivers. Now, I hope you understand what sour grape we are talking about here.
I did. I totally did. And water? 1 trillion liters annually for mixing and curing. Am I right?
Yeah, in water stressed states like Tamil Nadu, that's really a crisis.
True, that's a real big crisis.
And precisely, but here's the sweet twist, okay, which is called geopolymer, which is a market jumps from like 150 billion in 2025 to 19.5 billion in industry, and it's I would say that is what it is trending, currently in this year in 2026. Green cement hits like 95 billion dollars. I'm talking everything in dollars. This the hope estimate by 2033.
That's a huge amount of time that we need to live in.
Mm-hmm.
From sour to sweet. UAE's Burj Khalifa already used fly ash mixes. Proof high rises can go green too.
You nailed it. Okay, since we are talking about grapes, let's talk about our first grape, which is mycelium magic, right? Mushrooms aren't just food, their roots build houses.
You mean the real houses? You mean you're talking about the Avatar movie, right?
Well, you can imagine something like that. You have seen the nerves, the stems that connect to the whole ecosystem. Well, mycelium is something like that.
So I've heard that Kenya's mycotile it produces 3000 m2 monthly from the agricultural waste and that costs 33% less than bricks. Wow, that's such a huge percentage.
Yeah, you said it right. Mycelium is something which grows in 5 days at room temperature. Can you imagine just 5 to 7 days? Which has zero cleanse, zero emission, Newark's hi-fi towers, which uses like 10,000 mycelium bricks, fully compostable. That's really happening.
That's a great news. But I had a question. What about the strength? Only 30 psi compressive is good for insulation and not skyscrapers.
You do quite have a knowledge about that. You're right. But composites with bamboo boast, it gives you 3x power. Currently, the Europe's test its self-worth, you know, like we have talked about like self-healing versions, and a lot of new innovations are coming up right now. Europe is a great example. They are already in market.
And what about India's potential? Mushroom farms in Maharashtra could supply urban infields. Okay, so the next one is Hempcrete. Sequesters, that is 165 kg CO2 per cubic meter.
Yeah, you named it right. Let's talk about that. In Uttarakhand's Himalayan hemp ecostays, which is the India's first constructed thing in 2021, insulation beats concrete 5x with the power U value of like 0.17 kilometers. Okay, that's science talk, but the point here is it made changes.
Not load bearing hemp farming Rex?
Well, something like that. We could say like new bamboo grows 1 meter per day. Okay, so the tensile strength is up to 28,000 psi. Reviles the steel. Nepal's earthquake homes survived 7.8 magnitude. So imagine the strength we are talking about here.
And just like that, Bangalore's Bamboo City projects scales it. Middle East, UAE tests desert bamboo hybrids.
Yes, you are right again. It's bamboo is something magical. It's so let's talk about its success rate and recent years. We are like having a perfect score in Shivaganga's climate as well, so which has a rapid local resilient.
Okay, I think the next grape is called the Star Grape. Geopolymer concrete, which is 80% less CO2. Wow, 80%. Can you imagine?
Hungry or health conscious? Discover Nelagam, your trending destination for heritage nutrition. The world's moving to real foods and we are setting the pace. From high fiber millet noodles that instantly hit for busy Indian homes to our powerful traditional rice picked for immunity and pure taste. Dive into millet flakes that made for crunchy, satiety and heart health with gluten-free varieties for all ages. And don't miss our delicious millet pasta, rich in protein, light on your stomach, with trending flavors like multi-millet and kutravelli, crafted for nutrition without compromise. India's top creators are making us viral, but your taste buds are the real reviewers. Go beyond trendy, choose heritage, choose health, try Nelegam, the real food influencer.
Yes, we all know the Burj Khalifa. It has used like lot of fly ashes. So uses the fly ash, slag, rice husk, ash. This kind of waste becomes wonder. Latestly, IIT research with cow dung ash plus 1% of basalt fiber hits 62 MPa compressive strength after 180 days.
180 days. My god. So I also heard that the Delhi Metro Neom Saudi real scale now creates strength in 3 days versus 28, if I'm not wrong with the numbers.
Yeah, that's true actually. So when we talk about the durability, it is totally acid resistant. Water absorption down like 37%, which currently in the market we call it like $4.7 billion by 2030. A magic numbers, I would say.
And I think regarding the limitations, activators, cost, and the mix complexity, but that is also dropping really fast.
Yeah, that's true. Everything has its own benefits and limitations. There is no comments on that. But it's no a silver bullet as well. Sometimes the hybrid wins, like the geopolymer foundations, bamboo frames, hempcrete, which you talked about. Of course, like hempcrete walls, mycelium insulation. Everything it alone doesn't make much of sense. It has to be like hybrided and mixed with some other materials to make it 3x more stronger.
So, if I have to talk about the policy push, India's IGBC and UAE's STDMA standards are really evolving. So it's a great information that I just got to know about.
You're very right. If we talk about the 2026 trends, agro waste like geopolymers are exploding in India as well. not only West countries like Europe or Middle East. India is doing a very great thing as well.
Cost, and if you talk about the cost, it is 10 to 15% cheaper at the scale. I mean, that's a really great percentage.
Indeed. So, from mycelium marvels to geopolymer giants, green grapes are ripening worldwide. What do you think?
These aren't dreams, they are deployable now. That's a slashing emission while building better. So imagine Shivaganga's schools, Tamil Nadu's highways, Middle East's megacities are all carbon negative. What a fantasy world it is.
Like you mentioned, it will be like living in avatar world. I would say like more action matters. Let's put our thoughts to theories to structure, so which creates the demand, which is having a greener specs from the builder's perspective, mostly like supporting local innovators like Novacret is very much necessary, because it follows IGBC, as you mentioned, certified projects, and these kind of things is very much necessary in India.
It was a wonderful topic to put the light on, and sharing the knowledge of the green crate subject. What we had with each other was a really nice. Instead of using harsh chemicals, we are again getting into the nature. I mean, that's safe for us, safe for the nature, and safe for everybody.
And most importantly, we are talking about circularity and sustainable development. That is the right step. Building, when we talk about building the sustainability and projects, literally we are talking about the building a ecosystem which has a circularity in it. So yeah, we nailed it.
It was a great time talking to you, Dr. Sama, and sharing the screen with you on this topic. Really made me feel good. I hope the viewers, the listeners, can get some knowledge out of it, even if it is like a 10% out of it, will actually really be helpful for us.
That's true, because like if somebody you are who is working on this kind of green concretes or eco-friendly way solutions to build a better circularity ecosystem, feel free to reach out to us, talk to us about myceliums or these kind of hemp projects. Like we really are looking forward to know more about it in details, how the projects are going on, how it's made. These kind of things we are looking forward. I'm pretty sure our listeners too. So if you are somebody, feel free to reach out to us. And we are in social media.
So, subscribe to our channel, The Sustainability Side, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Patreon, Ko-Fi, and iTunes, and share your green building stories with us on the comment section.
As I always say, the sustainability is not about me or I or us. It's about everybody. So let's stand together building a sweeter, greener world.
Until next time, this is Salika signing off.
And I'm Dr. Sama. We'll catch you soon with another interesting episode. Until then, take care, stay inspired, insightful, only on the sustainability side.
Feel the joy, let's unite on the sustainability side. Making waves shining